not. So, oh, the stream is live. Hello, welcome everyone. As Lena, hopefully I can get round to you, my lovely. Rosalind, or Rosalind, I do apologise. Donna, hi Donna, hope you're all keeping well. I have got new animals, okay? So Anglesey, yep, that's in the UK, I know that bit. Hello, would love, who's that one? Nancy Ray, hello Nancy. Okay, would love a winged bird, please. I've actually got, look at these guys. Hi, Aslina. I have actually got new. I do have a butterfly. My husband heard, I don't have a butterfly, I don't have a this. A few things arrived. So I've now got my beautiful butterfly here. And it's quite heavy actually for what it is there. All right, it's quite thick. I have the most cutest little panda. Oh, so cute. We've got a squirrel. So I know that that's tiger's eye squirrel there. It's a lovely little thing. Let me just introduce these. Got a little Dalmatian, I believe. Bear and polar bear. I have a polar bear. Look, an actual polar bear. How glorious is he? And an opalite little elephant. They're the cutest. So let's see how we go. Michelle, hi Michelle. You're in Calgary, Alberta, Canada. So welcome to you, my lovely. I don't know what gemstone it is, Donna, but it's very, very, as you can see, it's obviously been cut, hasn't it? So if I do that slowly, if anybody knows what that might be, I've no idea because yeah, you've got the scratches on there to make it look like a butterfly, but obviously the shape of it. But it's so deep, it's so it's just beautiful. There's so much depth to it. So anyway, yeah, so if you know what it is, anyone? Okay, so let's see how we go. So, Aslina, you asked, you was on there first, so well done you. Let's see what we can do there. So, butterfly looks like a carnelian. I think it might be. I think you might be right because of the colour in here, isn't it? So, yeah. So, in that case, then, Aslina, would you like your Ryan Watts? It's a butterfly. You are very correct there, Ryan. Hi, Ryan. Okay. I'm glad you found it. So it's all good. So, Aslina, if I go with you first, my lovely, and we'll go for the butterfly, be it carnelian or not, it's a beautiful little beastie. Okay. Okay, I'm just reading Michelle's message there. See if I can get to you, my lovely. All right. So, okay, so we're starting off with Aslina first. All right, just bringing that over so I can actually see it. Okay, so let's have a look here. So, Aslina. Right, I will. Thank you. Now, because you said about the butterfly, but I just feel drawn to the butterfly anyway for you, my lovely. And I try not to ignore Ryan's comments there. Brilliant. I love it. So well done, Ryan. Brilliant. Okay, back to you, Aslina. Focus. Me focus. Okay. Now, Aslina, I'm being drawn to there's like markings on the bottom of this. You see just here, and I don't know if you've got issues yourself around the tummy area, but I just feel drawn to the tummy area. And I feel like I want to be giving that lots of healing going on there. Okay, lots of healing going on there. All right, whether it's for yourself or somebody very close to you around you. That's something you'd be aware of already. Okay, I will. Thank you. I also get the impression looking at this, as I said, there's so much depth in here, so much. And if you can really appreciate it looking at the camera, okay. But I get the feeling that there's a lot more to you than meets the eye, Aslina. And I get the feeling that sometimes, and if you feel like you're overlooked on occasion, you know, when you're working hard, working, giving everything, and it's like you keep being overlooked. That's what I feel there. And it's almost like where you do that, you know, like butterflies float around, don't they? And they just don't seem to have any direction. Butterflies know where they're going, but they just don't seem to have any direction. And I feel that's some sort of how you feel at the moment. Would that make sense to you, please, Aslina Mohammed? If you could say yes or no on there for me, that would be great. Okay, I will. Thank you. I will. I feel here as well as I'm being drawn to the white parts of this bit here. All right. Oh, thank you very much. I'm not admin tonight, so Veronica. So thanks, Veronica, for being my beautiful admin assistant. So she's putting that up there. I was just about to touch the screen, Veronica, and put her on there. Okay. But I'm being drawn to the white area here. Okay. And I feel like where'd you go there? Show me. I will. Aslina, would you understand about this? I just get the impression you're either doing coursework, workshops, further learning, but I feel like you're trying to soak up more information, if that makes sense. But I feel it's things that both for work related, but also for your own development. Because I feel like there's I say you're involved with this kind of work, but I don't know if you're involved with like nursing or caring, but I feel drawn to that area of that kind of healing, that kind of um, area in your life. Would that make sense to you, please, Aslina Mohammed? Also, whilst we're waiting for you to give an answer there, I'm being drawn to the scratches on here to obviously make it look like a butterfly. But I feel that I will. I just get the impression here that there's you, and I feel that you care or you are responsible for three other people, younger people, but also I feel very much drawn to the fact that there are older ones that you care for and younger ones that you care for. But I feel two are in the family and one, like two elder are in the family, and possibly three in the family, younger ones, if that makes sense to you. And they may not be directly connected with you, like biologically, but or you know, like you've been their mother, but I feel very drawn to that caring aspect of it, if that makes sense. I will. I'm being drawn to the. I've put it up here, and it's like I'm wearing glasses. You know when you go for a opticians and you go for your eyes test, and I feel like I'm saying, can you see this? And I'm putting it over I know over my nose, but I feel like I don't know if you're going for eye tests or you're having problems with your eyes. This is something you'd be aware of, as Lena, as opposed to as okay, so it makes sense to you looking after them. Okay. But would you understand about the problems with the eyes as well, please, if you're having them tested or whatever, or you're due a test? Okay, eye test. Go there. Also, if one of your cats, please, if you're aware of a problem with one of your cat's eyes, I feel the right eye on this particular cat, and it's either been playing up, you've been wanting to take them to the vets, that sort of thing, but I feel drawn to the right eye of one of your cats, please, because you want to send healing to your pussycats. Okay. You're saying eyes, no. Okay. Would you understand that to one of the cats, please? Okay. Again, I'm not predicting it's something you'd be aware of. Okay. So let me have a look here. If you hear a funny little noise, it's my dogs. They're playing together. So Bodie's eating or chewing Tubbs's ear and cleaning his ear out. So it's disgusting. Okay. So I'm not making it happen or anything like that, Aslina. So don't panic over your pussycats, all right? But just keep an eye out on your pussycats. So their eyes. Okay. So it's just letting you know that. All right. So where are we going now? Oh, no, no. Would it make sense, please, that the eye, one of your cat's eyes, I don't know if it's like got a speckle in it or it's something is a little bit different and like makes it a bit more interesting. You know, like David Bowie with his blue eye and his green eye. I just feel one of your cats has got the different colour eyes, okay? If that makes more sense. All right. I will. And also, seeing like a direction, like a change in direction in regards to work. So if you've got a new opportunity, but I'm being drawn to a fresh start, a new beginning, hence the butterfly as well. And I just feel there that I want to feel excited about that, apprehensive, nervous because it's out of a comfort zone, but I feel drawn to that and I've been drawn to August. And I feel things will be a bit more interesting for you, a bit more exciting for you, but also a bit more settled around about August time. Okay, I know that's in the future, but I feel very drawn to August, so it's waiting game, but it's not that far ahead in the future. Um, One is cross-eyed. Oh, bless. So there's definitely something going on there. All right, so thank you. Okay. Okay, but it makes it more quirky, doesn't it? Where are you going there? Where are you going there? Okay, so we're giving you August, but I'm also being given May, and I feel like there's a birthday in May, and I feel also in May, round about the third week, I'm being drawn to round about the 19th, no, 21st of May as the anniversary of a passing. Okay, so look around you as well. All right. I also want to feel like I want to give you a hug and just say, you got this. You've got this. You are a lot stronger than you let on, and you're a lot stronger than you allow yourself to be. So you keep being strong and believe and trust in yourself. And I feel that you'll be flying high, okay? And you'll be flying high and having fun and laughing. And I feel that laughter is a big thing. It's almost like you've not been afraid to laugh, but not been releasing that energy, that happiness. It's like you've had a pause on the happiness button, as in like, be your true self is what I'm trying to say as Lena. All right. So thank you for that, my lovely. And there we go. All right. So you've got that there. All right. So who else we got here? Um, so we've got Cecilia Sunwalk was hoping I could get any message from the spirit world or just any reading. Sarah wanted a butterfly as well. Let's have a look. Oh, Mimi wants a butterfly. Let's see how we go. Ruth, hi Ruth. So let's have a look there. Tans, Dottie would love a turtle as a totem. Oh, okay. I love it when that happens. Hello, Gemma. Let me just go through. Queasy. Hi, Queasy. Let's see what we can do. Paula wanted a butterfly or a unicorn. I actually have both now. Yay. Bless you. Sarah Cleveland Dunn. Hi, my lovely. Paula Marie Munoz. Okay. And Brenda Lucas. Hi, Brenda. So Nancy Ray. Okay. And Veronica has kindly put up if you go through the comments, you can see, you click on the comments bit there, the link, and you can see all the different animals that I've got, plus my new ones. All right. You can't see those. I can show you those. Okay. Let's have a look. Got Aslina there. Laura Johnson. Okay. Wants an owl. Okay. So Margarita. Hi, Margarita. Let's see how we do. Ryan Watson, if you're still there, but let's go. Oh, hi, Krish. Okay. So, right. So if we can go for Michelle Olivier, please, Veronica. Okay. So, Spirit World's drawn to you. So, Michelle. Where are we going there? I was initially drawn to the panda, but I'm actually being drawn to show me. I will, thank you. Okay, Michelle Olivier. All right, hopefully I'm pronouncing that right. I'll just call you Michelle in the meantime. Okay, I've been drawn to my lovely new polar bear. Okay, so you all right there, bloke? He's banished himself to the bedroom. Okay. Right, so Michelle. Now, you're wanting to hear from spirit, but would you understand about this I don't mean this in a disrespectful word, the desperation to hear or see or feel signs from your loved ones in spirit. And the word desperation doesn't mean, oh, I've got to, but it's that wanting it. And I just get the feeling there are so many different things that are happening around you, but you're not trusting in them. It's like, oh no, it's that there's been a draft, that's why that curtain moved, or somebody knocked that's why it's moved. Those kind of things. Okay. And oh, fine. Okay, so the polar bear. All right. So I have other bears, but this is the first time you are the first time I'm using this bear. Okay. Ashley, now you were the first person that got to use my butterfly with as well. This is the new one. All right. So let's have a look here. So, Michelle, I will. Now, I don't know if you do this kind of work, but I feel that you're aware of spirit, but also I feel, I don't know if you sit in a development circle, but I feel you see a lot of things, not necessarily ghosts or that sort of thing or apparitions, but I feel you see in your third eye. So you sense things around you, you see them around you. And I feel here that it's almost like I'm looking at the face here. It's quite, if you look, it's like almost got a monocle on this, like the one eye, the one yeah, I won't ignore the one eye comment, but would you understand? Thank you. Would you understand about a gentleman spirit, please, Michelle, who would have had either one eye, a glass eye, or a problem with their right eye, please, that was in spirit side, a gentleman. All right, because that's what I'm being drawn here to this. I feel also that this person would have been, show me, please. Okay. I feel that this person would have been, I say quite, not quite as looking like the polar bear, but I just feel that they would have had some kind of like almost like their face had been not pinched, right? But I feel like they sort of had quite a smallish face. I feel like smallish features, if that makes sense to you. Okay. I feel like I'm not on a dad energy here. Show me, please. I feel like they're okay. So my hand's just locking, so I've just got to unlock my hand whilst I'm doing this. But oh, flipping heck. Okay. This gentleman, show me please, my lovely. I get the impression this gentleman makes me feel that he wants to just come in and say hello. But also is like he wants to come in and he wants to work with you. But he makes me feel he's quite weaselly, like in his actual looks. So some people can look glass eye, if I ever had a problem with his eye. Oh, bless you. Okay. So your husband, we haven't killed him off, so that's good. And he has a glass eye, and your father had a problem with his eye. Oh, bless you. Okay. Would you understand about the gentleman's spirit side with the right eye? Okay. But I just feel there he's saying he wants to work with you, but he's also makes you feel like he's a bit his features are a bit weaselly. I'm not calling him a weasel, but that's the way he's showing me his face, which is what I was drawn to with the polar bear, was a weaselly face. Okay, but where are we going now? It's just his features, a smallish face. Show me, show me. Okay, yep, got that. Um, Show me. Okay, because I just feel like I want to. When I smile, I feel like Dad wouldn't have had a great big smile. It's almost like a reserved smile, but it lit his face up when he did smile, if that makes sense, right? Because I just feel like I want to go to you. All right, okay, um, okay. Where are you going there? He says you couldn't have picked a better animal for my daughter, which is the polar bear, because I get the impression here that all of this, you going through your life at the moment, you losing different things in your life, ex-husband, dad, all these things that have happened to you, it's like you still get up and you get going, but sometimes you feel like the mummy polar bear, you feel very isolated, very on your own, if that makes sense. Even if you're surrounded by lots of people, I feel like you're this strong woman, this strong person that is aware and very fierce when you're protecting your young, your family. Would that make sense to you, please, Michelle? I feel like your dad is telling me that he's very proud in that regard, that you stick up no matter what. And if people don't like you for that, you upset them because you've said no or you've challenged them, then I feel like dad would have been like that as well. But you're very much like him in that respect. I'm being given I know your ex-husband is still alive, my lovely. I'm talking about dad in spirit, if this makes sense. All right. Where are we going there? All right. So yes, I will. And I'm being given the name Paul as well, but I feel like I want to call him Paulie, okay, Paulie, as opposed to Paul. All right. I just feel like he would be known as Paulie as opposed to Paul. That's I feel somebody here on the earth plane, if that makes sense to you. Um, Yep. Dad was very straightforward, all right? So said it as it was, like you are as well, all right? But I feel you're maybe a little bit more diplomatic than your dad used to be, okay? But he's just saying you're very much like him in that regard, all right? I feel as well is that you do a lot of encouraging because I'm being drawn to the very cute little butt here. He's got a dear little tail on his butt here. But I just feel like I want to be pushing. I want to be pushing and encouraging people and the people that I love. I feel I want to be encouraging them to go out, not on their own, but to take steps. And I feel like you're encouraging those around you. Don't know if you've got 2 or 3 children, but I feel I'm drawn to the children. I feel I'm drawn to people around you that you're encouraging and pushing. Okay, not literally pushing over. All right. Does this make sense, my lovely? Oh, just dropped it. Okay. So I will. Thank you. I will. I also feel like you're juggling a lot of things around you, and it's like like the balancing everything on your head or in your head, trying to balance everything. And I just feel very drawn to the fact that I want to say to you, there's sometimes you can take stuff off. I mean this not literally, metaphorically, as in like take bits and bobs off, put stuff to one side. If you can't deal with it today, just put it to one side, freshen your mind, take a moment, take a breather and start again tomorrow, if that makes sense. All right. So now let's have a look at this. Thank you. I'm being drawn to the markings around the throat area, and I feel very drawn to the throat here. And I just feel like there's been a few words being said around you. No, no, words that you've been saying to others. But I feel like, sometimes we can want to say words and then we've said something and it's too late to take it back, no matter how sorry we are. But I feel very drawn to that. And I just feel like I want to straighten out all these lines and just say, no, draw a line under it, start again. If you can do that, then that's all good. Absolutely. Too much. Yeah, absolutely. So you have so much to do. But again, if it can wait until tomorrow or the next day, it's putting it to one side because your dad just gives me the impression that he's just saying, you know what, I learned over the years, you can't fix everything and you can only do your best. And that's what he's saying to you, Michelle. All right. You can't fix everything. You can only do your best. And he has so much love, but also a lot of respect because you are true to who you are. You are true to yourself. Does that make sense? Honest and integrity. Okay. And he says you keep being who you are, but also don't forget to laugh, to smile, and to be love you. All right. So thank you. Give me right. Okay. It's just given me December, and I feel round about the 18th of December. Um, don't like the things that I say when I'm out. It's horrid, isn't it? Yeah. But it's like he says, like these, straight, it's all already done. So it's draw a line under it and just start again, but be more aware. Yeah, but the 18th of December is what I was getting there. Okay. I'm so glad you're starting to be true to yourself. That's all we can do. We start with ourselves and then hopefully how we deal with everything else bit by bit, not all at the same time, Michelle. All right. So just letting you know, your dad is all around you and his birthday is 6. Oh, thank you. All right. I don't know if I said 16th or 18th, but pretty close. But we've got that. I'll say I haven't got my glasses on, so that's my excuse. But he's just saying that he loves you, so stop doubting you. Now you're on this journey of recognition who you are. He says you go with it because you'll sense me around you more. Okay, especially the times that you doubt yourself. Just feel Dad's energy. close to you, all right? And his strength and his little, just go on, you can do it, all right? And his little push, nudge for you as well, okay? So that's the polar bear. So thank you, my darling. You take care, Michelle. Really appreciate that. So there we go. All right. So let me just go through. All right. Trish wants a dolphin. Hi, Trish. Krish. We've got Trish and Krish. Turtle. Okay, my lovely, if I can. Tans would love a turtle as it's your totem. If you have one, please. Struggling a bit lately and need some guidance. Okay. Oh, bless you. So Michelle has just said that her dad passed on the December the 19th. So I was very close with both. So, oh, bless you. But just know, round you all the time. Yeah. Okay. Right. So, uh, Angel Sparks. Hi, Angel. Hi, Elizabeth from South Wales. Gosh, fabulous. Um, um, Veronica, can you go to Tarn's Dotty, please? She's more or less at the bottom of the comments there. Would love a turtle. A turtle's your totem. Okay, right, let's go. Thanks, Veronica. Turtle. So I've got tortoises, turtles. So you're a tortoise. You're a tortoise. Let's have a look through. Oh, turtle. Okay, I've got various ones here. Okay, they're all shelled. That's a turtle, a tortoise even. Okay, so that's that. I think in America they're called turtles, tortoises, turtles as well. But in UK we'll stick to that. That's another tortoise. But you wanted a turtle. This is my beautiful turtle here. Okay, so this one's for you, Tarns Dotty. All right. So, Tarns, you're asking for right. You are so welcome, Michelle. Sorry. Michelle's just saying thank you. So I hope that helps you and just to make you feel loved because you are. All right. And your dad loved you. Okay. So Tans, you're saying that the turtle is your totem, and you're struggling a bit lately. You need some guidance. Let's see how we do. All right. So I will, thank you. Now, this beastie here, let's see, all right? This beastie here has got so many markings over it, all right? And even underneath, all right? Even underneath, get my finger out of the way, okay? Now, Tans, would you understand, please, that as I had this upside down, okay? Because turtles, terrapins, or tortoises, they all, if they're on their back, they feel very vulnerable, don't they? And sometimes they can't right themselves. And I feel very much, oh, you're upside down then, aren't you? Okay, so we're like the other side of the world. Okay, bless you. Would you understand, please, Tans, that you feel quite vulnerable emotionally at the moment, but I also feel health wise as well. That's not me predicting, that's me acknowledging that's something you're aware of. I don't know if you're going through tests at the moment or just queries, but I feel like I'm drawn to the health side of it, but also that emotional vulnerability as well. But also, as you said there, the guidance, and it's almost like you're in limbo where you don't know, you're just floating around. Okay, a bit like the turtle in the sea or the water. Yeah, you're just sort of floating with nowhere to go, really. Okay, we're going right. All right then, because I'm just being shown its head. Okay, and it looks like it's chucking a right here. So let's go there. What do you mean by going right? Okay. I'm just being given, I'm asking what does it mean by going to the right? And I just feel here you will do the right thing, but I feel it would take you out of your comfort zone tons. Show me, show me. I will. I feel that there's more learning to do, which will help you no, no. I get the impression that you know a lot of different things. I don't know if you've been doing a lot of training, a lot of development and that, but it's in all different areas. So you've got all this information in your head, but with nowhere to go, with nowhere to take it. Where do I go next? Okay, I will. And I get the feeling as well, you've done, I don't know if you've been to uni, college, even just school, but you've been training and looking at one thing in particular, but now you've got the training. It's like you've gone off what you wanted to do, what you thought you wanted to do. And I just feel here, this is where you're turning right. And you're just like, I'm going a different direction, if that makes sense. Okay. Ah, more health courses. Okay. So, but it's specializing or it's focusing on a particular area. And I feel here it's where we're just changing course here. Okay. So we're going right. Okay. Indigenous healthcare. Wow. Okay. So would you understand about the mental health side of the caring that you're looking at, the training that you're doing? I only ask this purely because I'm being drawn to the head of the turtle, okay? And I'm being drawn to the eyes, but the head here, okay? And it just makes me feel like I'm being drawn to the mind, but also the mental health side of it. And I feel like that's possibly one of the directions that you could maybe look into there if you haven't already done it. But it's just I feel very drawn to that. But that would take you out of your comfort zone because I feel it would be very, very personal to you if that makes sense. Okay. Ah, okay. Yeah. Um, so you're waiting to hear back to get a job with mental health, and you also, oh bless you. So it makes sense what I've just said. All right. So we've got that. So it's making sure you look after you first because helping other people is fantastic and very commendable, but you've got to look after you first in order to help others. Okay, so make sure you do that first and foremost. I feel that's where the scarring comes in. Okay, but also that vulnerability in there as well. All right. So where do we go? Where do we go? I will. I feel as well I'm being drawn to the shell of this beautiful turtle, okay? And you see all the different sections in it, and I feel here that that would help you, even if it's just mentally, but working with things is putting things into different compartments, okay? Just mentally, and I feel there you can lock them away, put them in a its own little chest of drawers or whatever, lock it away, all right? And so pardon me, it doesn't go away. You've just not locked it out of the way for a little while for you to deal with what's here and now, okay, and what's in front of you, okay, not what's behind you, but what's behind you, your past, helps you with your current and your future, if that makes sense. I get the impression as well that you've helped a lot of people already. I feel throughout your life, I've no idea how old you are, how young you are, whatever, but I feel in your day to day, just growing up from being a little one to where you are now, Tans, I feel very much that you've helped so many and being part of a community as well. And I feel very much that this community is very, I will, thank you. You've already said that the turtle is your totem animal, but I feel your community is also very spiritual and very aware. But it's like it's been ignored, or it's other things like life, social media has come in. It's like it's almost eradicating that knowledge, and I feel like that's something that you're very involved in, or you're working towards, is to bring that back in as well. Would you understand this, please? Well, happy birthday for you in January. I turned 40 20 years ago. That's quite scary. So yeah, I had 2 weeks in Tenerife and I got a dog. There you go. Oh bless. Okay. Right. Where are you going now? Don't feel you're being put on the shelf either. And I feel that's in relationships with friendships, partnerships, workships, everything. Okay. I worked and grew up in a community and we're very spiritual and oh, bless you. So you understand. All right. But don't feel you're being put on the shelf or don't put yourself on the shelf. Self on the shelf. Oh, okay, Tans. You are jumping off the shelf. You are jumping out there. You're getting on with things step by step, breath by breath, moment by moment. That's your journey in order to help others on their journey. Okay. I feel very excited for you. All right. Oh, what was that bit? We actually have a primary school that talks traditional. Fantastic. How cool is that? Yeah. So it's all part and parcel of that. Where are you going there? Thank you. I've just been given April as a special month for you. All right. I know we're coming to the end of May, but I feel April is a birthday in April. 2 birthdays in April, but I also feel like April, May, January, February, March. March would be the anniversary of a passing. And I feel that there was somebody from the community that was a big part of your community that passed in March, if that makes sense. Maybe not this year, just gone March, but I feel like they would have that anniversary there. I feel spirit guides are coming in and working with you, and that's where it's just take a breath, take a moment, and choose one, because they're all waiting. It's like they're queuing up to work with you. Okay, don't worry if you use different ones or you're not aware. You will feel it, you will know it within you, and the right step forward. Okay. Oh, bless you. So April was your sister's birthday, and March is your cousin Kirsty. Oh, bless. Okay. Well, just to let you know that Kirsty, she's in spirit side now, my lovely, and it's just to know that her birthday is today. Oh, bless. All right, but she's fine. She is fine because she's energy now. She's spirit, so she's all right. And know she comes near you. I don't know if you wear earrings, dangly earrings, or whether you've got a pair of Kirsty's earrings, but I feel like I have a beautiful pair of dangly earrings that are very colourful, and I feel like they're connected in some way to Kirsty. All right. So I need to move on, but I could spend all time with you guys because what a beautiful way to go. So good luck with all of it, and know you are loved. And I need to really emphasize that, my darling. You are loved, and you're doing a grand job. Don't be fearful of it. All right, enjoy it. So all that from that beautiful little turtle there. So thank you so much. All right. Okay. So let's have a look through. Okay. So Mimi, I love your name, Mimi. Can you have a butterfly? Hopefully. Simon wants a butterfly as well. I've fly now. You wear earrings. That means a lot. Thank you. You are so, so welcome. And you're blessed as well. All right. And your cousin, she just has the most beautiful face. I don't know if she had long hair or really thick hair, but I feel like it's like it's shining. And it's like she's like not a halo because she's no angel, she says, but she was a lovely lady. But I feel like I'm wearing really thick hair, and but she has the most beautiful eyes, and I don't know if there's like slight slant to them, but I feel very like almond shaped. That's the way it is, not slant, like almond shaped eyes. But she's beautiful smile. She was a beautiful lady. Okay, so um, okay, okay. You take care, my lovely. Thank you. Oh, yes, thick and long and no halo. Definitely. Okay. Right. So there we go. So you look after yourself, Tans, okay? Okay, Lisa, she would like a bird. I'm going to go for Lisa Bannister, please, Veronica. Can I have a bird, please? She says. Okay, I will. I will. Let's go over this side. Um, I had these all in individual boxes, but I've now got a proper carry case now. Hubby bought me a proper carry case. It's awesome. So, okay. Now I will go back to that one. Oh, no, don't come out. There you go. Where did you go there? Please show me. Thank you. Right. So, Lisa, can you have a bird, please? So, Lisa Bannister. All right. So, Lisa, I just out of my different birds I've got here, I was drawn to this beautiful brown duck. Okay. And brown is like a very misconstrued colour for me, and I feel with the duck as well, and for you, Lisa Bannister, is grounding, is being very at peace with being with Mother Earth, with in being around nature. And I don't know if you've got a garden or a particular place you go to that has green, that has trees, that has flowers, the birds and the bees and that you just nature. And I feel like that's the place where I, as in you, Lisa, would feel very grounded. There you go. It's like you're just resetting everything in here, in your mind and in your heart. Okay, but it's grounding you. Where are you going now? Thank you. I get the impression that at this moment in your life, I feel like you're very, very busy, not just in physical things, but also in your emotional, your mental side of things as well. Okay. I get the impression that, like, I don't have a swan, don't have a swan, just letting him next door know, just in case I get one of those. But with the duck, okay, like swans and ducks, people see the above the water, underneath they don't see the little legs paddling along. All right, but I just feel with you, Lisa, that that's how you feel sometimes. Okay, you put on this big brave face and you do what you need to do. It's like, I will crack on with all of this. Okay, and but they don't see you in here and in here, how it all affects you. Okay, you like a garden, like to go walk in the river, which lot absolutely, but it's just, and all the different the 4 different seasons as well. And in England we can have 4 different seasons in the weather all in about an hour. That's what it's like here in the UK, so, or in England anyway. Okay, so back to our beautiful duck. All right, now I don't think you can see it on here, but the duck actually has green eyes. Okay, and you can't really see. Yeah, you see about that green in the eyeball there. Okay, so it actually has green eyes. Now being drawn to these green eyes, and I feel very much to the drawing of the heart chakra, but the emotion side of things. I don't know if you're going through a loss, a particular loss at the moment, or feeling very low at the moment, but I feel like I just want to wrap you up, like your heart emotions, not wrap the actual heart, but the heart emotions. I feel like I want to wrap it up and just sort of, it's like a vulnerability of feeling like, um releasing your emotions would, that in start again. Okay, Lisa, would you understand about the fact that if you showed your true feelings, then you'd feel more vulnerable? Would that make sense to you, please, Lisa? Okay, thank you. I'm also been given a T name. It looks like Terry. It could be Teresa or Terry short for Teresa, but I feel looks like a T name. Okay. Don't get stuck on that name if it means nothing, but it will be beginning with a T and it will be for a female, I feel. Okay. Oh, well, thank you. I feel like I want to also say, hold this up, please. You be proud of who you are. Thank you. Be proud of what you've done. Okay. Be proud of what you are doing. I have no idea what that is, Lisa, but I feel you need to acknowledge your skills, your competence, you, and you acknowledging that. Okay. Because I just feel like I will. Thank you. I also feel like I've got a gentleman with me, but he's just stroking my face at the moment, not literally, it's just making me feel like he's doing that. But I feel like you would feel that. So, and if you like sit there, you're feeling like a bit lower or a bit sad or just feeling, and you feel suddenly like this, it's almost like somebody doing that to your face. Okay, and it's almost just saying, come on, you got it. And he's saying, come on, baby girl, you've got it. Okay, if that makes any sense to you, this gentleman. Can't see who this gentleman is. um I will. I initially felt, oh, we've got dad here, but I don't feel it's dad. But I just feel like it's just, um, but it's a gentleman. I feel more like, I don't know if it's like a friend, but a friend. Thank you. He's just saying, I'm a friend. I'm a friend, and he's going, no, I'm a friend, and he's doing this, but he's just going, you've got it, baby girl. If that makes sense to you, please, Lisa. Um, I will, thank you. There's also, I'm being drawn to my ear, and I feel like there's I want to be pushing your hair around your ear. And this gentleman would have either done this to you or would have had that kind of where he's pushing the hair behind his ear as well, if that makes sense to you, please, Lisa. Oh, bless him. And he's now saying, give you a high five. And I just feel he's giving you a high five. He makes you feel like he's not a child, but it just makes you feel like he was an older man, but young at heart, if that makes sense. And I just feel like, if you recognize this around you, um, but it's almost like he's your inner child. Weird, but inner child, but he's there like your muse is how he makes me feel there as well. So when you get your Right, thank you. Lisa Bannister, would you understand you're quite crafty? Okay. I mean, as in like writing, drawing, that sort of thing. You put your skills, your artistic flair to things because this guy just makes you feel like he's around you and he joins in. Okay. And your nan used to always do that with your hair. Oh, bless you. Oh, around here. Yeah. Okay. So sorry I didn't get your nan, but I'm not saying she's not here, but they're all influencing me. All right. So we've got that. I don't have any hair left. I had it all chopped off. So there we go. Okay. And you can be crafty in more ways than one. Okay. Don't ever feel that your wings have been clipped either, because I'm being drawn to the wings on the duck. Okay. So they may look like they're clipped, but they're not. Okay. And sometimes you can feel like you're not allowed to go off. You're not allowed to do your own thing because of other commitments and other responsibilities. But you are allowed, Trish, at Lisa time. Okay. You are allowed it. If you can book everybody else in, you can book a bit of Lisa time in there as well. All right. Thank you. I've just been given November, around about the 20th of November, and I feel that that's an anniversary. And I feel like more like that's a wedding anniversary, okay, or of being together anniversary, okay, if that makes sense. I've been told I've got to shut up and move on. All right. That's nobody on here. I'm being told by spirit, you've got to shut up and move on because otherwise I'd be here all day. All right. But you're loved. Okay. So to you, my lovely. Okay. So thank you, by the way, Veronica, for being my beautiful admin. Okay. Kirsten wants a cat. Let's see if we can do that, my lovely. Bernie. Hi, Bernie. Can you have a bird? Kweezy, can you have a reading? Hopefully in a minute, my lovely. Sarah. Trish. Ah, okay. Can we have Trish Cook, please? We have Trish Cook. Where I'm looking for me dolphin. Let me have a look. That's the problem now. I've got them all together here. I've got to find out where I've put them all. Aha! Thank you. And I knew. Right, I've got two there. So let's have a look. Who have I got? Okay, so thanks, V. Oh, bless you. So you wanted dolphin. Okay, I actually got two here. You got this little one and this big beastie here. Would you understand this is you and this is your mum? Actually, I'm being told no. This is your mum, this is you. Okay. And I feel like your mum was somebody that I say loved life. She loved her family. She loved her friends. And I feel like she's got a female friend, very good friend, sister from another mister, still here on the earth plane. Okay, if that makes sense, Trish. I feel that they're still here on the earth plane. I don't know if mum had issues with the head, but I'm being drawn to problems with the head. And I just felt like I wanted to just give her, it's like my hand, you know, like when somebody gets a fever and you put your hand on their head. All right. And I just feel like I'm doing that. Thank you. Mum is doing this to you, putting her hand on your forehead to say you're going to be all right. And it's almost like I just want to stroke it as well, but I'm stroking the mental health, the emotional side of how you feel at the moment. All right. I will. I feel also, I don't know if Mum enjoyed singing, Trish, but I feel like I'm being drawn to its little mouth here, and it's this often if you see that, but I'm more whistling than singing, and it's like, all right. But Mum just makes you feel like, Will, thank you. Would you understand, Trish, please, about hearing Mum or hearing a whistle? I don't mean like blow a whistle or a train whistle, just any kind of whistle really, but something. But there's nothing around that whistles, but you just hear it. Okay, it's not tinnitus or anything like that. All right, and I love that my fish are getting involved in this as well. It's like, what's she doing there? Okay, so where are we going there? I will, thank you. But it's I will, thank you. Trish, would you understand, please? Thank you. You have said that you do, so that's all good. Thank you. But would you understand, please, about just stopping, whatever it is you were doing, just stopping and listening to the birds sing? Not lots of birds. It feels like one bird in particular. I just feel out of your whole crazy life, your whole crazy day, one bird, and you stopped to listen to it. And that was like it was whistling to you, okay, or singing to you. Thank you. I'm also holding the, didn't mean to, I just stuck it there as I'm talking. It stayed there. The other one is in my hand, okay? I feel, oh, bless you. Thank you, Mum. All right. So I feel like your mum, this is symbolic here, this is Mum. Okay, as I said earlier, this is Mum and this was you. I did say that, didn't I? Mum is watching over you. Mum is protecting you. Okay. She has got her love wrapped around you. All right. So stop doubting all of that and know that she loved you from before she even knew she was pregnant with you. She loved you. And that's how I feel she tried to show that with everything she did for you throughout her life, Trish. Fabulous. But would you understand about you stopping to listen? Okay, it's very specific that you actually stopped what you were doing and took a moment just to listen. Okay. But Mum watching over you, wrapping herself around you, her love. Okay. I will. You feel sometimes that you're I don't know if you know about I think it's like in the 70s or something, where you'd have a glass and it would have like a coloured fluid in it, and set on the perched on the edge of the glass would be a bird, okay? And it would somehow, I've no idea, I was too young to know, but it would dip forward and it would keep dipping until it touched the fluid. And I've no idea why, but sometimes I feel with you, Trish, I feel very much, I only get a robin as well, wonderful. But I feel like sometimes you're dipping into something and then you're coming out. It's almost like you're disassociated with certain things around you and you're sort of almost in a phase, a muzzy mindset, if that makes sense. And that's because, especially, still trying to come to terms over losing Mum, but also I feel that since losing Mum, then if you've lost a cat as well, or you know somebody that you love that lost a cat as well, but I also feel there's been a few things happening that has, you literally dipped. Okay, you've literally dipped. So she's just saying, you remember this, right? I'm looking out for you. I'm looking over you, and I've got you. I've got you. Okay, so you bear that in mind, please, my lovely. All right. I can't remember if I give you a month at all, but I've just been given April as well. Okay, what's for April, please? April, she says, is for apple pie. No idea what that means, but she's just saying about April and apple pie. Okay, I feel like proper crust on the apple pie lid. Okay, there's been a few things happening. Oh, bless you. All right, so please take her love and my love and spirit's love. All right. So there we go. Thank you for that. Right. Who have we got next? Let's have a look through. Mandy, Adele, hi. Okay, Amanda was okay. Nancy, my spirit reading, drawn a rabbit, or winged bird. Okay, I will. Can we have Nancy, please? Because Nancy's been there more or less from the very beginning that we started here, and I saw that earlier. Where did you go, little bunny rabbit? The little one, teeny weeny little rabbit that I've got here. That's a cat. Oh, another cat. Okay. Let's have a look. Bear with me, people. What are you? Oh, no, don't want that. Oh, no. Oh, dear. Okay, little bunny, come back to me, little bunny rabbit. Okay, I've got all these things in there to keep them all apart, but I'll just take them out. There we go. Be easy to see what I'm looking at then. Oh, could be in there. Nope. Ah, bear with me, people. Bear with me. Where did you go then? I don't know. I can't find it. Oh, poo bums. Let's have a look here. Ah, got ya. Right. Determination and focus. I won't ignore that, Nancy. Would you understand that there's something that you've either lost or misplaced? And I feel there that you've like, don't give up on finding it. Would that make sense to you, please, Nancy? Because I was looking in all my animals here, I was looking, but it was right there. And it just needed to move forward a little bit to see it. And I feel this is to do with what's going on with you at the moment, Nancy, is just change direction, get a different perspective on what's going on. There's more sides. There's never just one side to a story, if that makes sense. Where are you going now? Right, bunny rabbit. There you go. That's what I was looking for. Okay. It's a bit like little Peter Rabbit, isn't it? Okay. If you know who Peter Rabbit is, I'm trying to remember the author, but yeah, lady. Okay. But we won't ignore the name Peter either. Okay. Right. So, Nancy Ray, you wanted a rabbit. Would you understand, please, Nancy, about whatever's going on with you in your life at the moment? Would you understand about it's like you're on alert all the time? A bit like this rabbit, yeah? On alert, okay? And it's like I'm doing everything, I'm helping everybody, but I'm just waiting, expecting something else to happen, but you're not sure what, and it's not going to be good. It's like never going to be great. It's never not going to win the millionaire or whatever, okay? Right, that's not me predicting, by the way, but I just feel like that state of mindset, if that makes sense, okay? And I feel very drawn to the fact that just go with the flow. You do anyway, but I just feel go with the flow. All right. Where are you going now? I will, thank you. Now, I was drawn to its pretty little ears. Okay, it's cute little ears here. All right, well, where are they? There. All right. So, with its cute little ears, I'm being drawn to that. But I heard singing, and I don't know if you're involved with music, but like music as a what do you call that? Music as therapy, okay? Music as therapy, looking for signs and synchronicities, okay? But go with the flow, okay? Because if you continue looking, sometimes we are putting barriers up that we can't see for looking, okay? Like I just said, I couldn't see the bunny rabbit in this crate, this box here, until I just moved forward and moved something, and it was there, okay? So sometimes we can focus and be blinkered. So we can't see fully what's all around us, what's going on, because we're so focused. We want this. Does that make sense, Nancy? And I feel like that go with the flow. Okay. You're still being aware, but go with the flow. And it's like if it happens, it happens. Because what you're doing is you're releasing the control of what might happen. Okay. And you still got it there, but it helps you, takes the pressure off what you want, and it takes the pressure off what you might see, because then it'll be there because you're not looking for it. That sounds really cack-handed, but it's true. Okay. I tell the circles that I run, release the pressure, release the control. We want this, we want that. I'd love to see this. If it happens, it happens. And then invariably you've released that energy, that pent up energy that's blocking. So you've released it and you'll see more, and you'll be able to work more as well. And I feel very drawn to, then if you work with cards as well as spirit, but I feel drawn to the card work as well. And I don't know if you use crystals, but I feel drawn to crystals also. I know I use my crystal animals, but I also feel for you, there's a, I will, thank you. Would you understand, please, Nancy, about having crystals all around you, but also where they put the sparkles through from the sunshine coming through the window, and they're like, I call them fairy footprints, when you know, like the rainbow markings and that, from when the sun hits the crystal, it creates the rainbow footprints in the room. Would you understand that, please? And it only happens a certain twice a day, depends on what is happening. Okay. That there in the corner, if anybody can see just here, is actually a little shark. Okay. Not a real shark, by the way, just looks like a shark. But anyway, just thought I'd share that. Okay. I will, thank you. Also, Nancy, don't know if it's yourself, I'm not making anyone pregnant, but would you understand about somebody is nursing at the moment, and I'm being drawn to the bottom part of my tummy. So you have crystals and prisms, fabulous, and I just feel drawn to the nursing side of things. Whether I'm just being drawn to the tummy area here and the nursing, okay, and I know that I will, thank you. When female rabbits are preparing their nest for their kits, they will literally pull fur out of their tummy, okay, to prepare to create this beautiful nest, and that's safe and warm for her babies. And I just feel that's something that's very important to you. And I'm not sure if it's for you in your particular family unit, or you helping others set up their home, their nest, to make it safe and warm and secure for them. If that makes sense, that may be too cryptic, and I do apologise if it is, but I feel you help others with their own setting, if that makes sense. Okay. Oh, your mother and you were both nurses as well. You know what I mean? I'll move on from that. Okay, so that makes sense. Okay, so where are we going there? But would you understand also, I can't ignore the helping others to step into the next part, for them being safe and warm and secure. Okay? I will, thank you. Now, I don't know if you go to church, or you used to go to church, or you have that religious belief there. I'm a pagan spiritualist, so I believe in something, but also the pagan side of things. But for you, I feel very drawn to there would be a God for you, whatever you call that God. But I feel like for me, it's a divine source, but I feel that that is in here. Okay, it's your belief, your faith within your heart, your soul, your emotions. Okay, um, I do. I'm just also doing this around my face, and I feel like I'm getting excited, and I want to, I've always got excited, and I will, thank you. Don't know if you've just been changing your food, or you've just tried something new, totally random here, but the bunny rabbit just makes you feel like, I just feel like I've tried something. So, oh, that was lovely, and now I want to do more of it. Now, this could just be a metaphor for you trying something new, you enjoying it, and now you're going to give it a go. Okay. Oh, you're more pagan and believe in source. Thank you. So from one sister to another. All right. So it's just knowing that. All right. Ah, from one goddess to another. Okay. So it's knowing all of that. Okay. But would you understand that about trying something new, and it's just like, oh, that's fabulous. It's got my buds going, my taste buds going, or your mind, or your excitement, and you're going to give it a go. And I just feel it's going with what makes you feel good, but also a passion. It makes you feel passionate to do, if that makes sense. Okay. Doing this work, I'm very passionate about it. Doing my funeral celebrant work, I'm very passionate about that. And my soul care doula work, I'm very passionate. I love what I do, feel very privileged. So for you, Nancy, I feel it's acknowledging all of that. You're trying Indian food now and you love it. Okay, I'm just doing that because yum. That's why I'm okay. So enjoy, but it's a passion as well. All right. So if you're going out trying different places, give it a go. Okay. I will, thank you. And keep being cute. Okay. I feel like your sense of humor, your character, I feel you're quite cute. I've no idea, but I'm just being drawn to the little bunny tail, but also it's just wiggling its bum. In my mind's eye, it's wiggling its little bum. It's saying, don't forget to keep wiggling and have fun. Okay. So give you all that and more, I'm being told, and more. All right. Please keep being you. That's the main thing. And work on you, which is what you're doing. Okay. So to you, I'm going to put the bunny rabbit away now. So let's put you over there, my little love. All right. How are we doing? Right. So, right. Adele, Mandy, Krish. Indian food is the best, Nancy, says Krish Pillay. Absolutely, Krish, love it. Okay. Mandy Johnson, Butterfly. Hold on, Mandy. Paula, Adele, Bernie. Hi, guys. Queasy. Okay. All right, Paula. Right. Okay. So, can we come to Mandy Johnson? Oh, there you go, Mandy Johnson. Bring Mandy back there, please. Thank you. So we've got the butterfly or dolphin. So what I know, I've already done a reading with my nice new butterfly. Okay, but see, got a butterfly. Thank you, hubby. Okay, so Mandy Johnson. All right. So let's just make sure see any more. All right, butterfly, dolphin, but go for that. Oh, bless you. I will. Thank you. It's really strange, right? don't look at the size ratio here, but the little dolphin and the butterfly, okay? But the butterfly, you imagine a real dolphin and a real butterfly. Yeah, it wouldn't be that big ratio, would it? But the butterfly is resting on the dolphin's nose. That's what I was just seeing there. And what the dolphin's doing is flipping the butterfly, so it's doing a somersault. Okay, the things I see are mad. But for you, Mandy, would you understand? Okay, because you've said butterfly, dolphin, whatever. But I just feel there's sometimes you feel like you're trying new things, but it's like you're being flipped. It's like that's the wrong expression. It's like, yeah, it's just like you're trying new things, but it's like it sends you in just almost not spiraling, but flipping over. So it's like um you try it, but then you sort of like you get good at it, and then it's almost like you step away from it because you start doubting your ability. Would that make sense to you, please, Mandy? Okay. Okay. I love what Paula Marie Munoz has is unicorns and butterflies on their back. So well done, you. I've got a few tattoos and that as well. So butterflies and that. Okay. So I'm just waiting for Mandy to answer. So, okay. So I'll carry on anyway. So we're going to use the butterfly as opposed to the dolphin. There we go. So, right. Okay. Mandy, would it make sense? Oh, thank you for that. Okay. So Mandy, would you understand that it's almost like you're also having your wings clipped as well? It's from what's gone on in the past, and I feel like there's stuff you've done, but others have ridiculed you or not ridiculed, yeah, ridiculed, but also have like dismissed your achievements. They've not acknowledged your achievements, and it's not done anything for your self-worth, if that makes sense. And I feel like I'm cutting your wings off. I'm not literally doing that, by the way, but I feel like because I'm being drawn to this mark in here. I just feel like emotionally, you've had your wings clipped. Okay, just one of them, because you've got a lot. It's like you're cut. There you go. Thank you. I'm. I will. Sorry, I'm just being shown the cocoon of, say, like the caterpillar. Okay, I don't have a caterpillar, but that's my caterpillar impression. And you've gone into a cocoon, which is the markings here. Okay, the cocoon here. All right. And now you've come out of your shell. And I feel here that, you know what? I may have had my wing clipped, yeah, emotionally wise, but actually, you know what? I'm now this beautiful butterfly, warts and all, scars and all, emotional, physical, all the rest of it. But I'm intelligent. Whoop, go that side. I'm intelligent. I've got sass. I am a pretty awesome person. Okay, that's talking about you, Mandy. And I feel like just to let you know, okay? Exactly. Oh, bless you. You was offered a new job, got close, and then stepped back because it was out of your comfort zone. They wouldn't have offered you that job if they didn't think you had the ability. Okay. So it's you dealing with the mental health side of it. Okay. But it's the emotional baggage, and we all do it. We keep hold of the toxic feelings, the negative emotional baggage of you're not worthy, but actually you blooming well are. You are coming out of your cocoon, becoming this beautiful mixture, but this beautiful butterfly. I mean, just catching the light of that, it's stunning. Yeah. So, Nancy, just realize you're stunning. Okay. But you got to be true to yourself. Yeah. You are who you need to be. Okay. Once you realize that, again, I talk about a lot about release. Once you realize that you're who you are, you will find that your everything else is anything else good is a bonus. Anything else rubbish you can deal with because you'll feel stronger because you'll be true to you, if that makes sense. Okay, bear with me, people. I need water. Too much nattering on my part. There you go. So, okay. So, where are we going now? Oh, I will. Thank you. I will. I don't know if you can. I don't know if I can get it in the light actually, but it's like I've got. Can you see somebody? It's like they're running. Can you see just here? It's like the arms and the legs. There's a leg there and the head. Can you see that, like a little orange person? All right, it's really cool. As I look at it like this close, I can't see it, but on the camera I can. But it's like a little person running. And I feel there, if it makes sense to you, that you have, it's like your inner child is running away. But I feel like it's just, hold on a minute, rein them in. They're still part of you. I was just talking about doing things that you feel passionate about. It's knowing that you would benefit from feeling passionate about yourself. And I feel, again, part and parcel of that is you loving you. It sounds really cliche, but it's not, because it's you're fighting against all those negative things when actually you're forgetting all about the positive things for you, Mandy, if that, pardon me, makes sense. But again, that could just be the water I've drunk, but I feel it makes you nervous, it makes you anxious. I don't know if you suffer panic attacks as well, but I feel I just want to say, stop, take a minute, right? And I've got hammer time. Ooh, yeah, if you remember the baggy trousers and the dodgy dance there, Google Web hammer time song. Okay, so who's going to Google Web that now? All right, or remember it. Okay, but stop. Hammer time, okay, and I just feel like it's like, just have a little dance, yeah. Do just remind yourself that you are incredible, okay? And again, I don't just say that lightly, Mandy. I say that because you've come out of your cocoon, create who you are, this beautiful butterfly, and it just incorporates everything about you. Yeah. And I feel, because this is really quite thick and solid, you are solid. Yeah. As in, like, you're a lot stronger and thick skinned than you realize. Okay. Not literal, just the way you are. Okay. And this is like your superpower. All right. And I feel very much I want to give you the recognition and the acceptance that you have got a superpower. Okay. Each and every one of us has free will, choice, common sense, doesn't always get used, and being safe. And that means looking after ourselves, taking responsibility for ourselves, which includes creating who you are, the cocoon, and becoming this beautiful butterfly. Okay, so bear that in mind. All right, even if you just do meditation, you just spend a few moments just to take time out, just to calm it all down. And you've got that beautiful golden light coming through the crown chakra from the universe there, coming down all the way through, and it's just flowing through your body into the ground, through your soles of your feet, into Mother Earth, and you have that beautiful connection. Anytime you have a panic attack, just remember that and breathe. Okay, so please take the beautiful butterfly. Okay, you take the beauty of this beautiful butterfly and you put it in here. Okay, you put it in your heart. All right, thank you so much, my lovely. Okay, well, thank you, Adele. Appreciate that. Okay, so you look after yourself, Mandy. All right. Well, Kendra, thank you too. Going to cost me a fortune paying you lot out, wouldn't it? I'm joking, but I appreciate that. Thank you. Now, can I just go through you lot? And I'm going to go who I'm drawn to because of what I've got in this hand. Okay, I am going to hold on to what I've got in this hand. It's one of my new beasties, and let's have a look. You got Bernie Gear, Krish, hi Krish, Kendra, Carol. Okay, there was somebody up here. Okay, right. Okay, right. Is Amy Burchett still online, please? Is Amy still here? Okay, thank you for confirming that, Mandy. I'm glad it all makes sense. All right. So, Amy, are you still there, my lovely? Amy I've lost her again now. Amy Burchett. Okay, if you're there. I want to show you all this one here. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, if not, I'll go to the next one. Okay. Oh, Bernie Gear. Right, let's go for Bernie Gear. All right, so let's go for Bernie Gear. Okay. Have you able to put Bernie up on there, please? Thank you, Veronica. What a lovely day, 90. Hello, I would love it. Hello, what a lovely day, 90, whoever you are. Yashna, hi Yashna. Okay, so Bernie Gear. All right, so hiya. Okay, Bernie, this is one of my new little beasties. Okay, I got a little few of them the other day. My husband bought them for me. So I was totally out of the blue. So there we go. It's a little panda. Look at that. He's so cute. Okay, it's all one stone. It's all one crystal. Um, I feel it's. Let me have a look here. I've no idea what crystal it is, but it's black with the carving out of it, okay? But it's also in the light here, it's got sparkles in it as well, really little tiny weeny sparkles. So no idea what crystal it is, but it's cute, okay? So, oh, I just dropped that as well. It's like it's going, no, no, I'm camera shy. And okay, so I know Krish, it is adorable, isn't it? I just get so excited. Look, it's even got a little bum. Oh, it's got a little V. So cute. Okay, right. Calm. Focus. Okay. Would you understand, Bernie? Obsession or obsidian, even it could be that. I've no idea, but we could be obsessed with it because it's so cute. Okay, but Bernie, would you understand, please, that the way I'm reacting to this cute little panda, okay, is I feel that you get very excited about things, and it doesn't matter how big or how small, how minuscule or how irrelevant it might seem to others. I feel that you get excited about things. Would you understand that, please, Bernie? Or it could just be me. Either way. Okay. I feel also that you put on a big smile to other people. So you're one that you would keep all your feelings to yourself within reason, but you also put on the big smile. Yep, I'm absolutely fine, everyone. Yep. But actually, you're still processing, you're still dealing with yourself, but also everything that you're. I feel like you're your own massive computer. Okay, when I'm using a laptop here. Okay, you've got my Kindle, I've got these things, yeah, my phone. But way back in the day when computers first came out, which I actually remember because I'm that old, one computer would fill up a whole room. Okay, fill up a whole room, one computer. I feel very much that you are taking so much information in, and it's like you are your own computer. Would you understand? I don't know if you've been having problems remembering things, but but it's just like you're doubting your memory, but you remember and recall so blooming much. And I'm just well gel because I forget who I am half the time, let alone anything else. I get the impression also that you do a lot of listening, and I will thank you. Don't know if you're involved with the music side of things or the tuning. I feel like I'm fine tuning everything that I listen to. I feel that's to do not just with music, but with people, with words, with everything that I'm getting. I'm fine tuning it. Would you understand that with regards to yourself, Bernie? You read a lot and love music. Thank you. Okay, but you retain it. And I mean, as I say, I don't remember what I did 20 minutes ago, but put a record on from the 80s and I know every single word. As soon as it's finished, I can't remember the words, but put the music on, it triggers that memory. And I feel this is what does with yourself as well. And you do fine tune everything. Thank you for confirming that. Ah, Will, thank you. Now, I don't know if you've gone into a keep fit regime, okay, but I'm being drawn to its little front legs here and the band that goes round, okay, the band that goes round. And what it's showing me is, like those elastic bands like for exercises, okay, not for the hair, but for the exercises. And I feel like I'm doing all of this, and I'm just sort of just trying to work on building myself up, of making myself become more fine-tuned with myself, if that makes sense. I will, thank you. I'm just being advised it's not to do with the physical side of it, but the emotional, the spiritual, the mental side of it for you, Bernie. Okay. I feel very much that you love working with things that make your mind work. So puzzles, challenges, just working things out. You've done very well on the Krypton factor. Don't know if you've ever heard of that, but you can Google web Krypton factor UK and it will come up possibly with what that is. Okay, but that's lots of puzzle solving, etc. You need to exercise definitely. Okay, so that's why I've changed it over to that emotional side of it. The all of whatever it is I just said. Okay, where are you going now? I will, thank you. I feel I don't know if you've got a cousin, not cousin, well, I'll say cousin, but would you understand about having somebody very close to you? But I don't feel that you're twins. Don't get me, forgive me if you are twins, but I feel that there's somebody very close to you that you're like you are twins. It's like you are, a sister from another mister, that kind of thing, okay? And you're old enough for the crypt. Yes, okay. But would you understand about having somebody that's around you that you were like peas in a pod, okay? Two peas in a pod, because that's the expression that I get here. Two peas in a pod, if that makes sense to you, okay? I like your smiley faces after the crypt. Yes, okay. Okay, cousin. Thank you. So I did say cousin, didn't I? So just go with that. I will. Thank you. Um, Tuesdays as well. Don't know if there's something in particular you do on Tuesdays, but I feel like I don't know if there's a club, circle, whatever it is you go to, but it involves a Tuesday because I just had Tuesdays. Okay. And that song do 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 do. Trying to think of the words, but they're not coming. But that song, hopefully that makes sense to you because I just feel that's just being sung to you. Okay. Um, and I've been given a C name. It looks like Carol. Looks like a Carol or a female name. Okay, but begins with C. And I feel like I want to tell you you're quackers, okay? Don't ask me why. I'm actually being drawn to the StreamYard logo, which is a duck, isn't it? Right. So I'm looking up on my screen here. But I'm being told, and don't forget to tell her she's rather quackers, but said in a happy, lovely way. And that's from a lady in spirit who I get the impression was, I don't know if it's Nan, but somebody that absolutely adored you from before you were even born. And they just were a big, big part of your life. I'm being given November as a passing, but also December, around about the 23rd of December. I feel there that there's a birthday, but always anticipated the fact that everybody brings in Christmas presents and forgets the birthday, if that makes sense. Oh, wonderful. Thank you very much for confirming that. All right. Yeah, so it's just knowing that. Now, this could be my knits. I don't have knits, by the way. I'm just joking. All right. But I feel there are times when you feel somebody's touching your head and they're trying to sort your hair out. But I just feel, I'll just do that, give myself a little massage. There we go. But I just feel that you feel sometimes your hair is being tugged or just touched, but there's nothing there, or is there? Okay. And I just feel that's just spirit letting you know that we're here. We're here and we're here. Okay. And Kung Fu Panda. That's what I've got with this little panda here. I'm just being told about Kung Fu Panda because he went through his life initially just, his father goose being his dad, but just feeling different all the time. And then he was accepted for who he was and he found his true self, didn't he? If you've seen that films, okay. But it's knowing that it's feeling lost but finding yourself, and I feel that's part and parcel of your journey at the moment, Bernie, if that makes sense. And you are quackers, and when you're in bed you feel someone stroking your hair. Wonderful. I'm going to leave that with you, my lovely, and just say thank you for being you. Okay. And look at that little cute face. He's just smiling. Okay. So there we go. So thank you, my lovely. Okay. So where are we now? So, oh, good Lord, where am I going? Right. Where are we going? I want to, somebody had an elephant on there. Let's have a look. You are very welcome, my lovely. Very, very welcome. Okay. Amanda. Can we go for Amanda Parker, please, if you're still there, Amanda? Need to be quick though. If she's not there, it will be Donna Roy, please. Donna Roy, because the elephant. Okay, thank you. If let's see how we go, because we've only got 6 minutes. So let's go for Donna Roy, please, Veronica. Thank you. She's just up there above Amanda's. All right. Wonderful. Thank you. Okay, so okay. Oh, Amanda Parker, flipping heck. Well, we're going to go for Donna first. Let's see how we go. I'm going to be really, really quick. Okay. As if. Anyway, so Donna, you wanted elephant. This is my spanking new elephant. It's opalite and it's so cute as well as the panda. Okay, but Donna, would you understand about? And when I saw this earlier, I was drawn to it in regards, and I had the word jumbo or Dumbo, Dumbo, not jumbo. But I feel there that there's just the joyousness, the innocence of Dumbo. The film, I feel, is horrific. It's a bit like Bambi. Still feel traumatized watching those films. That's about me. But about you, Donna, I feel very drawn to the fact that I just feel like I don't know if you're mischievous, you're cheeky, you're fun, and I just get that impression around you that you make everybody else have fun, if that makes sense. I feel like if you arrange a party or if you're involved in things, you will bring the fun side into it. Would that make sense, please, Donna? Okay. And Amanda, I see your messages are delayed. So, okay, my lovely. So hopefully we'll have enough time. All right. So would you understand that, Donna? Sometimes. Okay. I will, thank you. Very quickly, Donna, if that makes just sometimes for you, I get the feeling that I just want to bring that cheekiness in, okay? Because if you remember or you know about the film, the character Dumbo, okay, and his beautiful eyes and his innocence, but also his ears and just the way he was very sensitive. Now, I don't know if you do this kind of work, Donna, but I feel you are very sensitive to spirit, sensitive to others around you, being an empath, I feel as well. And I just feel like I want to bring lots of love, healing, but also a bubble of protection around you as well. But also, by doing that, it releases all the whatever's going on in here and in here with you, and it just allows you to enjoy and find the fun in things. And I just feel I want to bring that fun back into your life, okay, and just release it and just be you. And I keep talking about you people being themselves, but sometimes we forget. We're so busy working with other people, interacting with others, that we forget to be ourselves, okay. And I just feel here like this beautiful little opalite elephant is just being, you know what, sit back and enjoy things. Yeah, laugh, do belly laughs, okay, and just release and be you. I don't know if you go to the theatre or are involved with stage work or whatever, but I'm being drawn to theatre and stage work, and I just feel I want to go and I want to enjoy it, if that makes sense. I'm being given February as well, around about the 14th. I know for some places 14th of Feb is Valentine's Day, but I feel like I want to be giving you round about, and I don't say exactly the 14th, but around the 14th, maybe the 15th. But I feel round about the 14th of February as a birthday, but also an anniversary. And I feel that you would have lost somebody, they would have passed on the birthday of, I can't see if it's their own birthday, but I feel very on or very close to someone's birthday, if that makes sense. Okay. But they would have had fun. Okay, they would have laughed, they would have been the soul of the party, if that makes sense. All right. Hopefully that makes some sense to you, Donna. Okay, right. Okay, what are we doing now? 2 minutes left. So Donna, please take Spirit, that's your father. Oh, bless you. Okay, so to you, and he's given you a thumbs up and a thumbs down and a bit in the middle, he says. All right, so he's doing a thumbs up, thumbs down, a bit in the middle. And I feel he's just being cheeky with you because, you know, you're the only one that can make your decision. Have you gone dizzy yet with my thumbs? All right, but I feel Dad had a great character, great sense of humor. All right, and he was his own little crazy little Dumbo elephant. Okay, so there you go. Oh, and you still cry, because I see Dumbo's beautiful eyes, and he has these beautiful eyes when he cries, and I just feel that they're you sometimes are still obviously still miss Dad, but you have your tears as well. All right, I will. Thank you. And he just says, "Love you." Okay, so thank you for that. Right, have we got time just to do a quickie here for Amanda Parker, please? I can't remember what you wanted, Amanda. Okay, just bear with me in case I don't get what you wanted, but we'll go for our little squirrel. Okay, this is my other new one. Okay, I've got a new squirrel, tiger's eye squirrel. How cute is that? Okay, it's absolutely stunning. All right. So, Amanda, very, 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 very quickly, and hopefully you'll pick this up with the delay going on. All right. But, Amanda, would you understand about? I feel like you're particularly at this moment in time. I don't know if you just opened up a new bank account or, a pot to put stuff in, but I feel very drawn to the fact you started to start, even if it's just thinking it's saving for something, you're squirreling bits away for something in particular. I don't know if it's like a new outfit as opposed to a holiday, but I feel like it's something for you that you are going to be wearing to an event, if that makes sense. I feel quite excited with it, and I feel like it's I will, thank you. I don't know if it's like for you to receive an achievement or an award or going to see that happen, but I just feel it's this lovely outfit for a particular event, okay? If that makes sense to you, all right? And I just feel there, and I'm being given, show me, please. Show me. January, February, March, April. Okay, go for it, go for it. June, July. September. I'm being given September, around about the 19th of September, which I know is a Friday this year, because I go on holiday. So Friday the 19th of September, I feel is a special day, a special event day for you. I don't know what it is, but I just feel that for you, Amanda Parker. All right. Hopefully that all makes sense. And hopefully you've caught that on here with the delay. But also I'm just being told I'm being drawn to the tail, and it's quite beautiful. I know it's tiger's eye anyway, but it's doing that. Okay. um okay, you got that. Okay, so I'm just being drawn to the tail, and just say, brush the past away. Okay, brush it away, Amanda. Just let it go and brush it away, because you're going forward. So thank you, everybody. I wish you all the bestest, and hopefully see you in 2 weeks' time. Take care. Bye.